Hey everyone, this is Kelly from Goddess Power Tarot, getting ready to do your weekend love messages. This is also a free Friday chat session. So if you have a question that you would like to answer, I will randomly select in the live stream after the weekend read. I will randomly select someone to get a question answered. But if you would like to make sure that you get a question answer guarantee, you can donate the $10 in the chat. Okay? 1 second, I'm able to hear myself here. Don't want to be able to hear myself. Okay. Happy Friday, happy weekend. Hi Taddy, Leslie, Unicorn Princess, hello, hello. 1 sec, I just still able to hear myself. I always forget to turn that down. Okay, so the weekend messages, I'm going to pull a card, 2 cards for each sign. We're going to start with Capricorn and work our way down. And then, hey Diane, hey Sam. And let me just give this a quick little shuffle here. These 2 cards, these 2 decks here are already shuffled. So this will be the weekend messages coming up now. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, so I'm going to start now with Capricorn. See what your messages are for Capricorn. Oh, these are all, I don't do reversals in these. Okay, Capricorn, you have the Ace of Cups here, which is beautiful. So perhaps a new beginning happening over this weekend for you. Someone makes an offer, or there's new potential coming your way, a new love potential happening here for you. There could be information about a birth, or maybe some new, something new that gets you excited. It's, of course, a potential. We have lotus flowers here, lilies, and some lotus flowers. So that's significant to me in some way for some of you. Some of you may be getting a lotus tattoo over the weekend or thinking about doing this, which makes you excited. Somebody with the initial starting with W, you might be hearing from. I'm sensing peace. Something that affects you, like your cup runneth over, or there's an offer for love or a date or news about a birth or a new job that is emotionally fulfilling for you. Okay, I'm just picking up this brand new love energy happening for you, Sagittarius. I'm sorry, Capricorn. So the next card to go along with that, the message here for you: life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. So that's kind of like your whole meditative state for the weekend, just to, you know, be easy and breezy this weekend. And I feel that with that energy, you're going to have this new overflowing, going with the flow of love, and possibly, you know, a love offer of some sort comes in, or something. There's just something happening here that makes you very excited, Capricorn. And I think it's very nice because, mostly because you're kind of like letting things go. You're just letting things go. You're chilling out. If I said Aries, I'm sorry. I'm Capricorn, this is Capricorn, this is Capricorn. You're letting things go. You're just, you know how to kind of navigate the waters this weekend. Do your best. Don't try to force things. Just, you know, when a wave comes towards you, just let it pass. Okay? I feel in doing that, you're opening up this huge, your heart chakra is opening up. And that is basically a way to do this, by just being at peace. Okay, Capricorn, so definitely the energy playing out for you this weekend. Okay, so next we're going to do Aries. Happy birthday to all of the Aries who are listening. Okay, Aries messages. Okay, you may be getting a message this weekend. Could possibly be from an earth sign. Sometimes when I look at the Page of Pentacles, when it comes to dating, sometimes I just see this card as like, you know, this is a big plate. Someone wants to, maybe you get a message for a date, or someone wants to ask you out to dinner. Okay, there's also a message about money. Could have something to do with a child or coming from a younger person. It's so strange. Sometimes I look at these cards and there's things I don't see. So I feel like the description of this person, they're very muscular. It doesn't have to be a young person. It could be, but just someone who has a very youthful look about them. This person's either always in the gym. They need to start working out their legs a little bit more, but their arms are pretty good. So could also be your energy, Aries, where you decide to join a gym this weekend, perhaps with the weather changing and the seasons and summer coming, starting a new workout regime, paying to join some type of a gym, or meeting someone at the gym who offers you, makes an offer to go out. Could be a job offer too. Doesn't have to be a gym situation, like, like a gym or something. It could be somebody by the name of Jim as well. Just the energy of whoever this person is, younger and well built, male or female, okay, possibly dark hair. So let's see what your love message is here. So this message here is reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. That could definitely, so that's really just the meditation for you for the weekend. So I don't know what your situation is. Maybe you are not connecting with someone right now, and you need to give each other space. Keep the faith about that connection. And that doesn't have to be an ex if there's no chance of anything, if you're done with that. That could have something to do with just someone who you have an intimate connection with, that maybe things seem a little rocky. It's just an energy of reflecting this weekend. And the Page of Pentacles sometimes can be, that pentacle can represent, it's reflective. When you hold it up in the light, hold it up in the sun, it gives off a reflection too. So you also may need to take a look at reflecting on your self-worth and your value and what you want to do going forward with yourself. Okay, Aries? So next I'm going to do Libra. Okay, Libra. Your message here. Okay, you have the Three of Pentacles. So this has to do with performance over the weekend, learning new skills, something to do with the job, having mentors, something to do with possibly thinking about going back to school. You could also be focusing on if you have a child who you're teaching or training in some way. This child has the energy of learning from you. That's my learning card, communication and learning, okay? As a general statement, you're in some type of position this weekend where you're going to be calling on others to help you learn something new. This is not something that you've done before. Libra. This is some type of energy where making phone calls, trying to get information, and also performance. So some of you may be actors, some of you may be musicians, are standing in front of people and you have people who are watching you and you are learning new skills based on your performance, or just people, you know, directing you in some way over the weekend. Communication mostly about this situation. Okay, so let's see what your love message is. So you have new beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So this could be related to this, Libra. Something new is happening over the weekend that does set your heart on fire in some way, and it gives you a sense of purpose. Okay. You're being watched this weekend, Libra. That's all I can really say. You're being watched. You are, I guess we could say, being judged by some critics. But I don't feel like you really care. I just feel like you have some type of performance or something going on or coming up. There's information about this, and it's going to start. It's part of your dreams and part of your passions, and it's going to open up a whole new road for you. Okay? So let's go on to Cancer. Okay. So Cancer energy. Okay. Four of Pentacles, Cancer. There's an energy around here of holding tight to your money, keeping your emotions in this weekend. There's a possessive energy happening here. There's a blocking energy happening here. I'm picking up somebody trying to come in to connect with you over the weekend, and you have your guard up. There's an energy here of not communicating, not letting anyone know what's going on. Anyone who, I feel like you have one or two people trying to get questions or asking you questions, perhaps about where you live. For some reason that's significant. Somebody wants your address or wants to come to your town. I don't feel like you really want to let somebody in. I don't feel like you, I feel like you're blocked. There's also an energy of hiding your email address, hiding your physical address, blocking information. Okay. It's strange. I actually want to clarify this because I'm just kind of curious. There's also energy here of holding on to your finances, holding on to your money, saving, budgeting, putting money away for some reason. It may be suggestive that that's something that you take a look at this weekend, even though these are love messages. I'll try to give the message that comes out very strongly to me, Cancer. So let's see. Oh, you have the Ace of Cups. So yeah, there's some, you have like, I don't know, you're guarded, Cancer. You have like a love offer or a new beginning that affects you emotionally. It's like a key emotional development, something coming through, very watery energy happening, and you're blocking it for some reason. You're blocking your heart. You're not too sure if you want someone to have too much information about you, or you're blocking this person for some reason. You're blocking the love energy. Your love message is passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Well, yeah, I feel this weekend, as far as love goes, you're attracting. You have a magnetic, seductive quality about you, and you are attracting people who are quite passionate about you and, you know, want to, you know, bring, you know, like give you all this love. And, but for some, it's kind of, what's the word for you, Cancer? Like it feels a little intrusive to me. And you are being very guarded and careful about all of this. It's just the energy flowing around you for the weekend. Okay. Or at any time, really. It could be at any time. All right, so let's move on now to Scorpio. So I just did all of the cardinal signs. Now I'm going to do the fixed signs, and then I'm going to do the mutable signs. Okay, so Scorpio is next. So the energy for Scorpio, I'm actually going to put this back in the deck real quick. Okay. All right, Scorpio. So there's an offer coming in for you, very stable offer coming in for you, Scorpio, over the weekend. Now, excuse me. For some of you, this could be an earth sign. For some of you, this offer is... It's a non-aggressive offer, I'll tell you that. It's an energy, it could be you're receiving money, or you're receiving a payout or a paycheck, you receive an offer for a job, you receive an offer for a date, okay? But there's hesitation that comes to you. Now it could be, I don't really feel like it's hesitation on your part, I just feel like the offer that comes in, it just kind of like somebody just puts it there, and it may have happened already and you just didn't see it, or you just didn't know. Maybe it came through an old email account, or it was just like like an offer for a job or a date or something that you just, for whatever reason, excuse me, just missed it. I feel like you missed it. So you may want to check your emails or text messages or things like that, especially if you're waiting to hear back about a job, or, you know, you may have reached out to someone at some point about something, and either you didn't get a reply, or you just got busy or distracted and didn't check. And I feel like maybe you should check this weekend to see, because you may have received a reply or something has come in for you that maybe you were hoping to hear, but you kind of let it go. Let me think here. I just feel like there's something there unopened and waiting. Okay, so check your stuff. So your love messages, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So there's a patient energy surrounding you this weekend, surrounding your love life. There's a patient energy happening here. There's someone that you feel close to, but there's space between you, okay? It's not a possessive energy. It's just a beautiful give and take energy about, you know, in a beautiful exchange. And closeness, I feel, it has something to do with this situation. There was an energy of space between communication about something. And now I feel that if you're waiting to hear back from someone or a situation, double check, because I feel like you just might have missed something, and it's there somewhere. And especially with the Mercury retrograde, it's been horrible, and people are not getting their messages, or they're not sending, or there's like failed messages to send, and you know, whatever it may be, or there's money somewhere. So I'm picking up for a lot of you too. Check those treasury things. There's money waiting for you somewhere that you may not have known about, that's from the past, or some dividends you didn't claim, or check your 401k. you know, look and see, just as far as on the money front, there's money for you somewhere, okay? You may actually be receiving more back in a tax refund that you did not expect either. Or if you have a refund coming, it's a nice bit of money, but it's just sitting there. So, okay, I know this is a love reading, but you know, messages come out the way they come out. Okay, so we're going to move on next to Leo. Leo's energy here. Okay, Leo. So you have the Five of Cups. So the energy playing out here is you are too focused on the negative aspects of, how can I say, there's an energy of regret, loss, missing someone, not seeing the two cups behind you, that love is still there, either with someone or in your future. You're too focused on what you've lost. There's regret, there's missing, there's sadness. Okay, some of you are grieving or mourning, or in a grieving or mourning situation right now, and that's, you know, okay. You may need to just get through that right now. Maybe there's a loss of something, and there's mourning and grief happening here. But rest assured, know that I do see a partnership either coming for you or that's available to you, but you're not ready for it. And there's also an energy here of, you know, it's weird. Some of you either work in a restaurant or work as a bartender, and you've been having trouble on the job, as far as in the service industry, difficulty. And some of you are just being really hard on yourselves about the position or your line of work where you're feeling like you aren't as good as you could be. Okay, and there's also, for those of you not in a grieving position, or just still hanging on and holding on to past losses. Okay, and you know, all he has to do is turn around, really, and try to change his perspective and see that there are two cups behind him, where that love is there, that partnership, that whatever it is that you are looking to have in your life. There's distance from someone who is across the water, as in this card. You see there's a bridge, so whomever this person is, it's only, you take a bridge to get to see that person. So there is some distance between you and this person. Whether it's physical distance, the bridge could be symbolic of emotional distance, spiritual distance, a distance in beliefs, things like that. Okay, so your love message is close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. That's super resonating with this Five of Cups card. So it's all a matter of what their message is telling you. Easier said than done. But it's all a matter of your perspective, changing your perspective. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel happy. You can allow happiness into your life regardless of what you're going through right now. And that's what I was saying about the Five of Cups. Honestly, if he just turned around and saw the Two of Cups there would be healing. Maybe you're not ready for that, but just keep that in mind. Or if you're just hitting the bottom and you're done and you just don't want to stay in that place anymore, then just close your eyes, turn around, and visualize the positive. Visualize those Two of Cups, the happiness. Make a choice. Happiness is a choice. Okay, so let's move on to Taurus. So Taurus, your energy here, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Awesome. So you have, so the energies playing out with this card are the other fixed signs as well. Another Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Leo. Okay. Now, for some of you that might resonate. For others, possibly not. Your answers for some of you who are seeking answers are definitely connected to the tarot, or some of you are thinking of doing that as a profession. Okay. There's also an energy. This is a lucky time for you in love, career, all aspects of your life coming through for you. The wheel is turning in your favor this weekend. And I'm going to pull a clarifying card for the Wheel of Fortune to see if we can just pull a little bit more information. Some of you are traveling to possibly Africa. There's an element here of some of you are authors, or reading scripts, or writing them, or writing a book. There's definitely an energy. So you have something also that you were trying to send messages, or a message to someone, or waiting to receive a message also. And I feel like it was like in a stuck place. Maybe Mercury retrograde is lightening up a little bit, but now that the wheel is finally turned, we have now freedom. So whatever was on hold, messages waiting to have replies back, or hearing back, or whatever energy was stuck, it's now moving forward. It's beginning to turn this weekend for you. So let me see here. Okay, so there's a connection to an air sign, King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, male or female. If it's female, she's more in her masculine energy. She's pretty, what's the energy? He or she is kind of reserved at this time, but I feel there's going to be some type of communication with this King of Swords. Now, give me just a second here as I try to pick up some... there's travel as well to see this person, this very airy card. So there's travel by plane. Okay, if this is, because the Wheel of Fortune can also represent the wheel. There's much travel. There's plane travel, and there's travel in a vehicle with this person. Either they're coming to see you, or you're going to see them. There's also possibly money coming to you over the weekend that is connected to this King of Swords. Whether it's an air sign or not, this person is someone who is in their 40s or 50s, or they are just an old soul. Okay, they just have this old soul wisdom and maturity. They are less talkative, but more, when they do say something, it's curt and right to the point. Okay, so that energy playing out for you this weekend. Okay, so your love message this weekend, Taurus, you have balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So something going on, a meditative message for you for this weekend to seek balance. Balance can represent Libra, so the energy could be connected here to a Libran. Enjoy and understand that when a relationship, or there's challenges in a relationship, that's a normal process of a relationship. It's not all, I mean, we're all adults here. It's not all a bed of roses every single day. And we strive for peace, of course, but there's always going to be challenges. Okay, so I feel like that's an important message for you to meditate on this weekend is, don't give up on a relationship with someone just because there are challenges, you know, and I'm talking normal challenges. I'm not talking like baseball bat to the head challenges, okay? I'm talking about the everyday stuff. It's just a matter of working through those issues in a peaceful, calm manner and finding solution. Okay, so let's move on to Aquarius. Okay, and so I'll be done the reading soon, and then I'm going to look at the chat, and then we'll do all the questions. Okay, so Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. The Judgment card is here, so there's an energy of coming out into the open. Some of you coming out and coming out of the closet, quote unquote. There's truth coming out. There's truth being told. This is a very healing thing that's presenting this weekend. There is a reconciling happening here this weekend. So some of this could have something to do with your parents or a family situation. For others, you're being called, for some of you, to go to England or to be in the UK somewhere, or connecting or reconciling with someone from the UK. I feel also for some of you that prayers need to be said for you're connected to a situation, a global situation, where it's a strange message where people have lost their lives. Okay, and so there may be something that you attend, some type of vigil, something along those lines. It's something that you're connected to in that way. And then also just this energy of could be a reconciling in a love situation. So either somebody. This is more of a humanitarian thing happening. There's just an energy of healing and truth. For some of you, this could be connected to a legal situation as love. Either there's a judgment against you, but it's in your favor that you come out of this. It's in your favor that you come out of this. Or there's an energy of feeling judged by either one person or several or many, and needing to bring about healing. Their healing comes from this, is how I feel. This card can also, so I believe the Judgment card is ruled by Pluto. So this can be connected to a Scorpio for some of you. Let's clarify this card. Okay, so in the winter, there was some type of energy of feeling left out in the cold. Perhaps there was a breakup or something in the winter time, or there was an energy of feeling desolate, feeling like in a poverty position. There may have been a monetary thing happening. So if there's money coming to you, I feel like a judgment gets made, possibly this weekend or, moving forward. And in a relationship situation, I feel like coming out of the cold. So when I look at this card, some of you need to go back to, your religious studies or focus more on your spiritual life, because maybe you left that. But when I look at this card, these two people, there's somebody else in your life that you were both ousted or casted out to some degree, but you both stayed together. Okay, so it's you know, it's not just you who's left out in the cold. It's also you and somebody else, possibly. Okay, so this could be a family member, or you and a partner, business partner, a lover, spouse, work. You and some of you, you and another person lost your job, perhaps, and trying to build a business together, but having this energy of, whatever these people did to you is going to come back to them, or they're going to pay up what they owe you as well. Okay, that energy is playing out for me here. So it's kind of like these messages are, they're love. I'm just feeling a strange energy happening as opposed to the other weekend messages. I just feel like karma is coming back, and it's coming back in your favor this weekend, whatever it may be. Okay, even if it was another person that you were involved with, and they left you out in the cold and went with someone else. I don't want to say I don't want to say you're happy about it. They're struggling right now, but the energy is telling me that that is what's happening with those other two people. And it's kind of like karma's coming back around. Like you're going to feel that they're getting what they deserve. Okay. And I hate to be in that element where, but hey, that's how life works sometimes, if you put out that negative energy, you will get it back. So your love message. And so please remember, we're doing Aquarius, manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Okay. So this weekend, meditate on manifesting miracles this weekend, because whatever you've been trying to manifest in your life, it's going to come to you. It's going to come to you. And as long as you stay in that space of believing, and as long as you are continuously, not even believing, but knowing, just knowing from your head to your toe that you're going to have what you want, you will have it. If you're believing or wishing, then you're always in a state of hope. No, just, I see you this weekend just saying, what was that thing about Jim Carrey? He wrote a check for $1 million to himself, and that manifested. He didn't sit every day wishing and hoping. He just wrote it to himself and said, this is mine. So it's kind of that energy. So, all right, let's move on to Virgo. Okay, Virgo, your love energy. I just want to put this card back. Okay, energy for Virgo. Oh, Virgo, you have the Ace of Wands. You have new, passionate beginnings. Some of you are going to get sex this weekend. Or that energy is playing around. Your hormones could be, kicking up beautifully as well this weekend. There is an energy of like some new creative process that's happening for you. That has you extremely excited, okay? Extremely excited. And you may receive some type of new offer that comes through, or the energy just presents itself for you to be more creative and passionate in your life and in your love affairs and with everyone around you. There's huge, huge passionate growth happening here. This is the physical. This is the physical. So some of you are, you started a new workout routine. Some of you have begun a new business, or you've put some add-ons to your business. Some of your creative flow. This weekend is the weekend for that. Some of you have this extreme physical passion for another person, and vice versa. So I feel like if the energy's been kind of like in a lull, we have that ebb and flow. You've been in like an ebb energy for a little while, that it's going to start flowing back in your direction, perhaps happening over this weekend. Now remember, the Ace of Wands is just the beginning. It's just the potential for this to happen. So in other words, I feel like it will, but it's just the start. Okay, it's just the start. There's more to go through, to get through going through this whole, it's just this brand new thing happening here for you. I just want to pull a clarifying card to see where that, like if they could just give us a little more information for Virgo. Oh, you have the Six of Wands. So you are going to be flying high, Virgo. A lot of attention. You will be receiving accolades, an energy of, you know, people supporting you, you being even on a stage or being out front. I think, hold on a second, okay, I hope I didn't, there we go. You're going to be on top, doing well, doing beautifully, like a superstar. You're like a superstar. That's what I feel like is happening for you this weekend. So your love message here, romance. Okay, Cupid's arrow strikes, Virgo. So you're going to be getting some love messages this weekend. That's what I was talking about. Is you're really going to feel victorious and like you're a winner this weekend. Whatever's coming towards you, whatever this new creative, passionate, some of you are, you know, like I said, there's sexual energy here, lusty energy. The Ace of Wands can represent male virility. You, I hate to be petty, but some of you, you have either, okay, just look at this card, okay? Some of you are getting those phallus photos. You might be getting a lot because you're doing so well. And I'm not saying that that's like the best romantic thing, but I'm definitely seeing, look, a lot of people want to send you their dick pics. I hate to say it, but hey, you know what? Why not? Everyone's like lusting after you this weekend, Virgo. Okay. I'm going to move on because I feel like my battery's starting to die and then I want to do these questions. If I get cut off in this reading, I'll reopen it again. Okay. So Pisces, the energy for Pisces. Okay. Pisces, you are going to be in the money this weekend. In the money, in your abundance, even in love, stability, independence, feeling strong. People are admiring you, Pisces, with this Nine of Pentacles energy. People are looking at you and just extremely like admiring you like crazy. It's just insane. They're looking at you and they're thinking to themselves, like, oh my gosh, perfect. This is my card of the Bachelorette card. A lot of suitors, I feel, surrounding you, and a lot of choices for you to be making. And even if you may not even really be focusing on love and relationships. I just feel like you're focusing on your independence. Some of you are healed from a past break and you're doing very well. And it's so good to see that. You got your money right. You have your jewels. You have your diamonds. You have your garden. She reminds me of being like in the Garden of Eden. And the cutest little snail here. I don't know. What does a snail have to do with you, Pisces? Any information on that? A snail connected to you. Not a snake, a snail. Okay, your love message. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Focus on forgiveness this weekend, Pisces. Definitely. Also something to do with training animals or training or messages, catching messages, a lot of messages this weekend. Okay, managing a lot of emails and text messages I'm picking up. Apart from love, it could be related to love. A lot of messages coming in for you for love. Okay, the Seven of Wands here. You're going to be fighting off many suitors this weekend. So, interesting. Okay, let's move on to Gemini. Gemini, what is your message for the weekend, Gemini? Okay, Gemini, you are retreating. You've got some stuff going on, and you have a huge decision that you need to make this weekend. You're gathering the facts. This is, for this card, this is my don't bother me. I'm busy right now. I'm focusing. I'm trying to figure things out. I'm trusting my intuition. I need to figure out which way to go. I'm trusting how I feel emotionally about the situation, because the situation does have an emotional connection to it. With the moon showing up there, this could be connected to a Cancer or a Pisces. This also has to do about making a decision about a partnership, either both of you or just you alone. Could be business. It could be deciding about whether to communicate with someone or not. There was something lost in the past. And so the energy of, you know, I feel like I keep losing my connection. The energy of not being sure what to do, and that's where you are this weekend, trying to figure out, do I reach out? Do I not reach out? You know, have I let it go? Am I able? Will they respond? Things like that. So if you're trying to make a decision, I just see you being stagnant this weekend about reaching out to someone, and I also feel that the other person, whomever your other person is going through that as well. They are missing you. They're regretting. They're not sure if you will take their messages or their calls. They feel that you may be blocking them, or they're blocking you, vice versa. Okay, so you may not be in a position to do anything just yet. When in doubt, don't do anything. Your message for love: emotions are a natural, necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So this is something you need to work on in the interim, in regard to whatever this situation is, okay? Because your perception about something is distorted and clouds your vision, and I feel like going within and trying to sort things out is the answer, and also for them as well, okay? So let's move on to Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. All right, Sag, you've got a bit of confrontation happening over the weekend with the Page of Swords. There's gossip, there's stalking energy, there's watching someone's page, someone watching your page if you're on social media. There's an element here of harsh truth, harsh messages going back and forth, either someone sending them to you or you sending them to another person. This person could... It's not so much, it could be with a child or about a child. It could be coming from someone very immature in their words. They don't think before they speak. And it could be you too, Sagittarius, where you could just be kind of like vomiting at the mouth over this weekend. The Page of Swords illustration, the illustration is where he's taking a bit of a step back before he pounces, okay? He's leaning back. So I feel like your energy here is, and the other person is to think before you speak, okay? Think before you say anything. There's an energy of being on guard, but ready to attack, okay? So, yeah, something happening over the weekend here where there could be text messages going back and forth, or emails, or just some type of communication. The page represents the written word to me, so whatever it might be, just some arguments happening. I just want to pull one more card. Oh, interesting. So the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, there's an element here of feeling kind of lost or out in the cold, both of you and another person, whether it's, you know, extradited from something, or a religious organization, or a relationship, or a home situation, a feeling of being in poverty, an element connected to a work situation where there's some type of argument or issues like that, or, you know, like a love relationship where, you know, you feeling ostracized by someone, or they feeling that way about you. It could just be like an interaction happening here. Or someone just may be silent, not saying anything, but is getting ready to. or wants to, but also thinking before you speak. If not, if you don't, making matters worse, you or the other person, okay, where both of you feel hurt and lost. So your love message, Sagittarius, time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. So the energy here is think before you speak, whatever this situation is, and just kind of pull back, rest, give things time. Let God, let the universe, let everything flow naturally the way it's meant to. Okay, so if you don't want to stay for the Q&A, then you can just click off the video. And thank you for watching your weekend love messages. And then I'm going to take a look at the chat here and see what's going on. Hi, everybody. How are you? Thank you so much for the donations. I see some of them. And I'm going to try to get all of these messages in here. I'm also going to do some random pulling of random questions. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm going to scroll back a little bit, see what's going on. So I'm just going to pull one card to answer a question. And hopefully, as I said, if my phone doesn't die, because I have like my brightness is all the way back, it's not even on, and still my phone just, these live streams, it just kills it. Okay, let me scroll back and see what we have going on here. And thank you everyone for joining me today. I love doing these live streams. They're so much fun. Okay. Now, I don't know who's still here, so let's see. So, Rupali, is Jay feeling for me strongly? And if either he is waiting for me to approach or he will approach before the first week of May. Okay, I'm just going to start with the first part of your question. And I'm going to see how Jay is feeling for you. Okay. Well, he definitely feels that you're, yeah, I'll be honest with you, he thinks that you're kind of have like, you love yourself a little bit too much to some degree, but he respects that about you. He loves that about you. He is romantically attracted to you because you have self-worth and your value is there. You display self-worth and self-love. Okay. So let's see. Who's next? Okay, Latonia. Will my children's book be successful for me? All right, let's see. Latonia wants to know, will her children's book be successful? So cool, because I think I was just talking about that in the Taurus read. Is it Taurus? Okay. Thank you so much for the donation. Okay. Yeah, you're going to get paid. Definitely, Latonia. You are definitely going to get paid for your work. Okay? It's going to start off a little slow. It's just, you know, it's not going to be millions just yet. But there will be financial success with this. Okay. Let's see. All right. Randoms. And let's see. Koya, should I reconcile with my husband? She asks. Well, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. You got to love and you have to forgive and learn from this situation first. This has to happen first. So if you're going to reconcile with him without this being fully letting go, no resentments, the past in the past and never bringing it up again, if you're not in that energy, then no. Okay, let's see. Anya, thank you for your $10 question. Your heart says he is still in my energy. My mind is confused. Will he come back? Your heart says he's still... Well, I saw this thing the other day. The heart and the head, it takes a while for the heart to catch up with the head. And the head gets there first, and then the heart swings around a lot later. You're still having that emotional connection, even though the reality of the situation is that you're not together. So that's an element of your heart and your head accepting the situation as it is. But let's take a look if he will come back. So they're not saying he will or he won't, but they are saying that you have to, they want you to pay attention to the red flags about this connection that you have with your Leo. There were major red flags with this person that you may not have been paying attention to. Okay, and maybe asking yourself, do you really want this person back? Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Okay, let's see. Remember, I'm just choosing randomly. Okay, so Carrie's like, I'm 60 and just trying to learn this iPad. Oh my goodness, let's see. I'm looking at all the questions here. All right. Can Yalitza Jimenez, can you clarify the distance and who it is? Clarify the distance. Well, it's just distance. I clarified in the sense that physical, spiritual, or mental. Okay. Scorpio. Yalitza. Scorpio or Mars energy. Sometimes could. This is water Mars, but maybe has Aries in the chart somewhere. Okay. All right. Queen B. I am Aries. Thank you so much. First of all, I'm Aries. He's Cancer. Long time friendship, 40 plus years. Childhood crushes. Recent reconnection. Really confusing. Will we be together? Okay. Feel twin flame soulmate connection, but it's just so confusing. Let's take a look. See what the energy is here. This is for Queen B. Well, I feel like you will be together. There has to be like open heart-to-heart conversation with this person, with your Cancer. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Don't discuss it with me. Don't ask me. Talk to him. Okay? Tell him how you feel. Tell him what you would like. And then you'll get your answer. So that's really what they're saying to you. Open up. Tell him. You've had a childhood crush. He has one on you. You keep coming back to each other, but you have to pick a lane. Don't stay in a state of confusion. Either, you got to, you're confused because he's confused, and you guys have to clear the air. Okay. All right, let me see. Let me get to the $10 ones so that you guys are not left. Thank you for the donation, Susie, of $1.99. I appreciate that. And, oh, okay, and then you added $9.99. And you want, I just pull one card for these, okay? So I'll give you, let's see. I'll give you just, I'm just looking. I'll give you a, goodness. I'm just looking to see if you said any more. You're a Scorpio, Susie. Okay. So let's see. You want a quick reading, but I'm not seeing a question, so I'm just going to pull something for you that you may need to know. Okay? You need to express your love more. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. You're holding back. You're a little secretive. You're holding your energy back from expressing yourself. You're hiding a little bit too much. I feel like it takes a lot for you to do that. And I feel like you have to get into the practice. There is someone in your periphery or someone in your life. Maybe this is your marriage or a family member connected to family. Whatever the situation is, or there's some type of celebration coming up here, that the energy is you need to start showing your vulnerability and showing your love emotions, you know, expressing them physically, mentally, verbally. Okay. Let me see. Who else is next? I'm going to check PayPal too, because I'm not sure if anyone, there's no more super chats. So let me see. Give me just 1 second. Let's see. Are there any PayPals? Nope, there were no PayPals. Okay, so let me see. She's like, love and moving. Susie, are you moving? Okay, I'm going to answer Jenny really quick. Thank you, Lucy, and thank you, Diane. Jenny, Pisces woman here. Which one loves you more genuinely, Aquarius or Taurus? Let's see. Which one loves you more genuinely? Aquarius. Aquarius is busy loving himself right now. So I'm going to go with the Taurus, Jenny. The Taurus. The Aquarius is all about himself. Okay. All right, let's see. So, Teddy, how does Anthony feel about you right now? How does Anthony feel about me right now? He feels you're fun. He likes spending time with you. I know you said that, I think you said there was not a lot of communication unless you, yeah, it's fun for him, okay? He likes it, you know, maybe you guys have like, I don't know, it's fun. That's just the word, playfulness and fun. He likes to have fun with you. That's how he feels. It's light and, you know. So I'm going to answer Alendra. Taurus here, me and my Libra coming together. There will be conversation between you, for sure. You guys will have like heart-to-heart, intimate, honest discussions with you. So that's wonderful. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, Rupali, you had like a couple of questions in one question. I can only do, I'm only pulling one card for each question, and everyone gets a shot, okay? And so if you want to make a donation, I will be more than happy to do that for you, but there's a lot of people here asking questions. If you ask more than one question, I'm not going to answer it unless there's a donation, because I want everyone to get a chance. Sorry, that's my policy. So, Aisha, I'm interested in a Virgo, what he feels or thinks of me, an Aquarius. Okay. A bit clingy. He feels you're a bit clingy. And of course, he's Virgo, so, you know, his energy is like... Virgos aren't usually clingy. They could be, but they're not very expressive with their love. So, and they're also, he feels like you have some things control you quite a bit, and it's a concern for him. He seems to be very detached. Okay. So thank you for the donation, Lit Unicorns. Sim Parade, what will be the outcome for me if I leave my love interest? I like that question. You might meet the love of your life. Yep, this could be the one. It could be that person, too, is the love of your life, but you might actually draw them back to you. Okay, hey Leslie, thank you for the donation. I'm a Sagittarius and he's a Capricorn. We've been on and off 3 years. Can we reconcile once again? Okay, let's see. I'm a Sagittarius and he's a Capricorn. We've been on and off for 3 years. Can we reconcile once again? Oh, look, twin flame. I don't think you guys are never going to be apart, honestly. You will definitely be back together. This energy is always playing out between the two of you. It's true love, for sure. A true love connection. And that's sometimes how that energy goes. Sometimes people think the on and off thing is like really bad. I mean, who has time to sit around and just suck up love all day long? Don't you all have something to do? Don't you all have things to do? Don't you have these great, amazing lives? All right, let's see. Ruth 10, will my Pisces... I lost it because the chat went up. Will my Pisces initiate reconciliation? I feel like he's very attracted to you, and Cupid's arrow, for sure. So yeah, I feel like you're going to get some type of, he's going to send you some type of message, or he's going to be like shooting that energy in your direction, for sure. Okay, let's see. Who can we ask next? And please remember, like, if the chat just ends, it's because my battery died. And if my battery dies on my phone, I can't plug it in because I have an iPhone 7. So it's got that stupid, you know, connector thing where I have to charge it, and you know how long it takes, and then I can't do it at the same time. I'm sorry to be a pain in the butt. Okay, let's see. So if it just ends, then the chat will be over. So that will be it. But if anybody paid, I don't have anything left over here. So if anything, love you too, Ruthie. If anyone paid and I don't answer it, then I'll contact you. I'll get a hold of you, or just join in the chat on tomorrow's chat, Saturday or Sunday, and I'll have you noted to make sure I answer your question. Okay. IR, will Gemini initiate reconciliation? That's weird. This card just came up again. This could be the one. Yeah, the Gemini definitely is going to initiate with you, because for some reason there's some kind of wake-up call happening during this Mercury retrograde. It'd probably be after that. So that's March 28th. So after that time period, I feel like it's going to go that way for you. You'll hear from the Gemini. They know that he or she already knows that you're the one for them. Okay. Angel smiles. I'm a Virgo and he's a Leo. Is our karma complete? They're saying for you to keep an open mind. I don't feel like it is fully, because there's some huge differences between the two of you. And I feel like the energy is saying it will complete itself. The karma will complete itself once you have a full understanding of who it is that you're dealing with, what this energy is. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, does that make sense to you? Yeah, there needs to be this, the retreat card here. I feel like there's some reflection that needs to be happening here. That you're, so no, it's this, if it's a soul contract or whatever the karmic energy is between you, it's not fully finished yet. It's heading that way, but it's not fully finished yet. There's going to be several more go-arounds with the two of you. Okay. All right, let's see. Let me see. Who is new to my weekend chat that I have not answered any questions? I just want to find some people here that I have not seen before that I want to give a chance to answer. I think Infinity, I've answered for you before. You're not new here. And I recognize your name just because I mean, not new Saturday, I mean like new on my channel. You're welcome, Angel. I just want to see, I want to give some chances here, and then I'm going to get off here shortly. Okay, there's Sonia. I haven't answered for Sonia. Sonia, what's going on for my situation? Okay. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So there's trouble here. There's a lack of security with this situation. There's doubt. There's an inability with the situation to feel safe in this relationship or in this situation, whatever your situation is. So yeah, that's the energy. There's someone does not feel safe in the connection right now. Okay, so that was for Sonia. Yeah, and you guys can connect with me on the Instantgo app if you want to do some phone calls. Get a reading, phone calls. Okay, let's see. So Kim, new love or ex-Pisces returning, or how long being stagnant? Okay, which do you want to know about? Do you want to know if the ex is coming back, or do you want to know if you're getting new love? Because I'm only going to focus the energies on one thing. Oh, Dawn Hansen is new? Okay, where's Dawn? All right, Dawn, I see you. You said you're new. I don't have a question for you, so if you want to kick a question up here in the chat, then I will be more than happy to answer it. Can I do Julie Martin? Well, let's see. Kim Perry, pull for love. Okay. Children are affecting your love life right now, Kim, in a big way. Or you're dealing with someone who's very childish. Okay? So until that children energy falls out, there needs to be forgiving and learning too. Could be if you have